Hi everybody, my name is Lucy. I am the lead return trips coordinator here at the Ellen MacArthur Cancer Trust. So the return trip invite is due to go out in the third week of October. So I just wanted to run through what that will look like, how it works, and how you can make your choices. So let's take a look. Okay, so on my screen we have the invitation that's popped into my inbox. I'm just going to open that up. Move that over so you can see the screen. Okay, so one of the things to note at the top of the screen is that it shows the deadline of when you need to make your choices by. So keep an eye on that and make sure you can get your trip choices in on time. That'd be great. As you scroll down through, there's lots of information to read there to help you with trips in general, how it all works, what information we need from you. So have a read through of all of that. Under check out your trip options, there's a link there which will take you to the return trips page, which you can also see on my screen. So if you're not sure about the information on each of the trips, you can go to that link and read all about the different trips that are on offer. If you do have any questions, feel free to get in touch. There's a link there that will take you through to our email. So feel free to use that, or if you'd like to call the office and speak to one of us, we'd be very happy to answer any questions as well. So as we scroll down through here, under the section Choose Your Trip Preferences, it lets you know that you've got 3 options to choose, and we're going to go via the link below where it says Choose Your Trip. What I will say is if you're still not sure after reading about the trips, we will have a meetup via Zoom and we'll chat all about the different trips. You'll get to meet some of the staff and the volunteers who've been on the trips, who organise the trips, and you can find out more information, and hopefully you'll find that useful in picking your choices. Okay, so I'm going to click on Choose Your Trip. Okay, so this is the screen that comes up. What we want to do is put our personal information in. So you need to add your email address and your telephone number. So I'm going to go ahead and put mine in. Okay, so I've got that information in there. So the next box down is just asking for some extra information. So if you've met a friend on a previous trip that you'd like to meet up with again, put all the details in there and we can try our best to make that happen. It's not always possible, but we always try our best. Or if there's any other information that you think that would be useful when we're looking at allocating young people to trips, then please put that in that box. The next box down is just a bit of information gathering. We always want to look at our trips and make sure we're giving the best for our young people for the future. So we like to look and see which are the most popular trips, so we can change things up if we need to. So any information you can put in there about why you've picked your first choice would be really useful. So moving down, we've got the keeping in touch. You can sign up to our newsletter. All you need to do is just pop a tick in the box if you'd like to sign up. So the next section down is where we make our trip choices, and they're split into 2 sections, sailing trips and outdoor adventure. Our system recognises how old you are, so it will offer you the trips that are available as per your age. So if you're under 18 or over 18, or even if you turn 18 partway through the season, it will send you the right trips for your age. So I'm just going to open these up and I can see what trips are available to me. So as you can see, they've got the names of the trips on here, and the date just runs along the top. This is just a demonstration, so these aren't actual trips that are running. So under each heading, we've got each pickup point, which will be available for that trip, including if you want to make your own way to the start of the trip, then that's also an option. So I'm going to go ahead and make my 3 choices. We do encourage everybody to make the 3 choices because it gives us more flexibility when looking at allocating young people to trips and making sure that everyone gets a trip. Okay, so I'm going to go in and make my choices. So you click on the pickup point that you'd like to go from, and then just down the bottom, you click on where it says add this trip to your list. And it'll just pop up at the bottom there. So I'm going to close that down just so I can go back and add my other two. Add that one into my bag. And then my final choice, I'm going to add that one in. So I've got my 3 choices, so I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm trips. So this is just a review page, so you can look at the preference order and just check that you've picked the right ones. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to change my preference order. So you click on change my trips and it will take you back, and I'm going to move it. You can pick it up and hover it over where you'd like to move it to. So I'm going to make Flynn's Barn my first choice. And then I'm going to go back to confirm trips. So I'm now happy with that order. And so I'm going to click on confirm my trips. So that's the trip submitted. You'll receive an email just confirming which trips you've picked. It'll have the dates and your choice of pickup point on it. But any questions at all, please do give us a ring. So there is an option if you're unable to make your trip that following year, you can ask to defer. So I'm going to go back to the email. So just move that out of the way. So under the title, can't make it, please tell us. There's a couple of links. So you've got, I am unable to make a trip but would like to be invited again in the future. Or I won't be coming on a trip and don't require an invite for future years. So I'm just going to click on one of the links so you can see what happens. So that's just a confirmation page there for you, so you can see that we've received. So that's just a run through of how the invitation works, what to expect, what it looks like. I hope you found it really useful, and I look forward to seeing all your choices start to come through in October. Thanks very much.